All right, it's June 26th, 2022. I'm out here at the Fairplex in Pomona, the LA County Fairgrounds, for the Pomona Auto Swap Meet. We always check out the cars that are for sale and also the ones that are on display. So we're gonna go get started right now. You can see the cars are still rolling in here. I like to get it early because that's actually all the cars that are for sale are usually here by now. It's a good time to get started. The place is not filled in yet with a lot of the guys who come just to display. So a little later as we check out this 53 Chevy for $10,500 with a pink slip and current registration. I'm sure the number will come up. It's a 714 Orange County number. It's got some sort of utility bed on the back. Almost looks like a fire truck. Give you a look, and just remember the swap meet rules. Check the date of the video before you start calling on any of these vehicles.
It's got the molding missing too.
As if you call too late, it's not going to be available. You're just going to bother the guy. So I usually say within a month, after a month, don't call on any of these vehicles. And those are generally the swap meet rules. We'll run into this like 56 Olds, 88 two-door hardtop. So it needs a little bit of work. It's a little crusty here and there. I'll show you the roof line. A little bit of rust starting to poke through. This one is $4,500. It's a 310 number. So probably West Los Angeles / like Gardena, like that area. Looks to be like a backyard fresh example. I'll give you a good walk around on it. Two-door hardtops aren't getting any easier to find. It does have a smashed windshield, so be leery of that. New ones should be available. Obviously, check to make sure they're available. Don't just like take my word for it, but I'm fairly certain you can get a windshield for that. Fairly standard GM windshield. 73 Delta 88 Royale convertible, $29,500. That's all your information. I think that might be a little bit of a Pomona price, if you ask me.
Can you post on YouTube all the time?
Yeah. Give you a good look at it. There's a 64 Continental, $49,500. I'm gonna had to clip it for the car going by. This one actually has an 8-track in it, looks like. No, that's just the ashtray open. It's hard to see against the sun. So I'll show you the rest of this Continental. Yeah, it was just the ashtray was open. There's the phone number on that one. I guess I can roll right into this Impala Ss. So this one is a 94 model. 24,900 or best. Not sure if it has like super low miles. That seems like it'd be the price for one with like amazingly insane low miles or something. I'll give you a good walk around. Looks like this one's out of Arizona. So it is a dry car. And speaking of Arizona, they're doing the big Vespa Club of America National Rally next year in June. So I'm gonna see if I can do that next June, but I'll probably do a video on it even though we're not really a scooter channel. So the Chevelle two-door wagon. There's your phone number. Could be yours for $9,500, only 1656 made, which I believe these are obviously not common vehicles. I'll give you a good look. It does have a little bit of crunchiness there, so some rust repair definitely required on this one.
Yeah, they're simple to make. I just don't have
Got a good look there. That is for an expert for sure. There's a Ford bump side. There's a 72 F100. Could be yours for $7,800. There's that information. My opinion, this might be a little bit of a Pomona price. I had one of these a few years ago. I had an F250. I struggled to get $3,000 for it, and it was nicer than this. But of course, prices have come up a little bit since then. We're going to get you the inside. Got this 41 Ford pickup. Yeah, 351 Cleveland there. This is the owner right here. So he's just chilling here at the swap meet, getting ready for. There's all your information. 22,500. Good walk around on this one. There's a Pinto station wagon, drag car. Can't make it out. I think it says 5,500. I can't read it from here. There's another sign. It's a 78, so be wary. It is a smog year. If you live in California, ready for the track. Yeah, you can't put that on the street in California, unfortunately. Other states you could. Still got cars rolling in. Now this car was actually at an estate sale. I went to a Montebello, I don't know, a few months ago. So it's 3,200, it's an 81 Concord. And the family also had a K-car station wagon, like an Aries K that was like in the garage. But I put a bid in on it, on this car, but I really didn't want it that bad, so I didn't put a high bid in on it, because I never would have put it. But it's definitely the same car. It's pretty clean. I think 3,200 might be more of AMC Eagle money than Concord money. This is not the four-wheel drive Eagle, so those are usually the ones that bring the money on this body style. There's a Suzuki Jimny. For all you JDM vehicle fans, you can see right-hand drive. Of course, this was the precursor to the Samurai. Looks like it's already registered in California, so that's like half the battle. Turbo EPI electronic petrol injection with an intercooler. Well, they just put an entire sentence on the side of the car. Oh, here's the information, 12,500, but it's already registered in California, so that's like a huge deal on all these JDMs. It's a Plymouth Fury 3 for all you fuselage fans. So it could be yours for 5,000. No word on what engine it has. Clean title, runs and drives good. Guessing it's a 383. That's just a guess. It doesn't say on the sign. Usually when people have these, they put what engine it has. So, give you a good look. I'll bring you over here. Yeah, this sign doesn't say what engine it has either, but it is 5,000. That might be a bit high for a Fury 3 in my opinion. There's a Project 64 Impala. It'll be yours for 8,000. There's a. I'm directly across from the Thump Records booth, so I gotta watch the music. So you can imagine they have oldies playing. Speaking of oldies, I need to get my record channel. I got the second channel where I did records, but I kind of stopped doing it for a while. If I start finding more records, I'm gonna fire that channel back up again. 94 Silverado with an LS swap, 22,000. This one is the short bed variety. Can't really show you the interior. It's tinted and the windows are up. Of course, this style, the OBS styles, gotten very, very popular. I'm not sure if I want to squeeze through that there by that trailer, but I'll show you this. There's a 69 Chevelle Super Sport. Not sure if it's a real Super Sport or not. Obviously, you'd have to check all that out for yourself. And it could be yours for no price. So that says 396 4-speed, so I guess they're representing it as the original Super Sport car. It does look like it has the stripe. You can see the remnants and then the Super Sport badges. So I'm assuming it's a real one. Obviously, you can check all the numbers if you're looking at this car. It does have some rust there on the roof. You can see the seams. So I'm thinking that this was a vinyl top car for sure. So this car did have the vinyl top. Probably has the usual vinyl top problems. Looks like it's got duct tape holding the windows, that sort of thing. Obviously, every part is available for this car to restore it. So the cars are going to be rolling in all morning. We do have a couple trucks here. They're parked so close together, I'm not going to get in there, especially with the wide mirrors. But I don't know if this is the same guy's truck, but 79 Silverado. I can't even read it, so I don't even know if there's a phone number there. Like I said, I don't like to go in between the cars when they're parked too close together. It's like, what, about a 72 LTD convertible for $12,000, 66 number, so San Gabriel Valley. This one is very clean though, with an 8-track. This one I do have enough room to get by. Get a good look there. Paint job is a little orange peely. Looks like it might have been like an older I don't know, like a budget type paint job. This is 58 Impala 2-door hardtop lowrider. Here's your information. Could be yours for $75,000. So I have to tip for some music. This 39 Chevy Master 85, $27,500. It's like it's painted, needs to go back together. Look there. Little box body Mustang GT. All your information. That one is out of 702, so Las Vegas area. I was actually just in Vegas for like 3 days for a vacation. The whole time I was like, I can't wait to get back to go to Pomona, so I could bring you this video. Actually, I really couldn't wait to get back to go to Pomona. A clean original 64 Dart with a slant 6. Could be yours for $10,000. Not sure it's 714 number. And it's got the sheepskin on the front seat. I'm thinking that might be a little bit of a Pomona price, in my opinion. You can still find these for a very reasonable price. So, especially for slant 6 cars. It is a clean example, but I think that price might be a little out of line. 62,000 original miles though. Show the rest of the car. The 65 Riviera with the hideaway headlights still peeking out. This one is $45,000. There's all your information. This is all original, but it's obviously been lowered and has rims on it and stuff. It's not original wheels. Not sure why I put all original. Good look at it though. 77 square body Chevy, so be mindful it is a smogger. That's definitely something that isn't going to pass smog in California, so probably out of state people only on this one. Sounds pretty good. good though, and it's tough. White meats in the back. This 65 Pontiac Bonneville Convertible, 28,500. Very clean car. There's a 65 Ford Country Sedan station wagon, 10,500. Whatever, if the other sign had a number on it or not. The 66 Plymouth Satellite Convertible, 3.34 speed. There's all the information, 22,000. A little bit of a project. Console with the 4-speed. The 70 Dodge Challenger project car. So it's got a fiberglass front end on it. Looks like it's more of a race car. Not really in the Volkswagen section, but here's a 72 Westphalia camper for 29,000 or best. There's the information.
I had a 72, but it didn't have a little contact.
Baby blue. Tiffany blue.
Looks to be fairly clean. A 75 Mercedes 450 SL, so it's non-smog. 7,800. You know, the SL Roadsters are sought after in the non-smog years because they're obviously most of the ones of these that were built were in the later years when they had to smog them. The 68 Datsun Roadster. It has a roll bar for racing. A little Triumph Roadster. All your information there.
How's it going?
Hey, John. This is the TR6 Roadster. Alright, the owner of the Triumph wanted me to show you the 3-carb setup on this one. Give you a good look. It's a 62 Ford F100 unibody, 6500. So it's a bit of a project, but it is the short bed variety with the small window, not with the big window though. Yeah, it's missing the tailgate. There's a 1960 Volvo. This one has a salvage title, not running, 4,900. I don't know the values on these, but you know, a lot of guys, when you're looking to restore a car, they tend to shy away from one with a salvage because you might as well start with one without a salvage. But you don't see these anymore. It's a 56 Chevy 2-door wagon, not a Nomad. It does have some rust. It's like it's completely disassembled, ready to go back together. $5,000. A little 62 F100 short bed, 10,000, all original, 6 with a 3 on the tree. This is the wrong bed years when they were putting the earlier style bed once they realized the unibody bed wasn't really working out. Sort of a unique time in Ford truck history, but it is a short box. It does have a more modern stereo cut into the dash. This 1970 El Camino 396 car, 29,000. Read all the information there. It's up on the trailer. This 56 Mercury. To be an original car out of somebody's backyard. 14,000 firm on the price on that one. It's a very original. Not sure if someone would leave it the way it is for the patina or restore it. So it looks to be pretty backyard fresh though. If you look at this side, does have like, this side's been had some repair done, looks like at some point. And it does have some rust there along the bottom of the passenger door. Ford Deluxe for sale, 3 with a 700 R4, 49,000. Oh, there's no phone numbers. There's no way to contact the guy. We'll give you a good look anyway. It looks like it'd be like an 80s street rod. Look at this 50 Chevy. 12,500. This international cab over. This clean 49 Chevy. A 37 Dodge, 42,000 original miles. Stand for me. The 49 Chevy with a small block. So the information, 27,000 is the asking price. I'll go read that one a little bit. This Chevy isn't for sale, we'll show it to you anyway. '38 Chevy, 33,000. That's all your information. It's like the old safety glasses separating. That happens a lot on the old 30s and 40s cars, though. That safety glass doesn't hold up forever. So you got a visor on it. Oh, this 50 Chev. This one could be yours for, oh, they crossed it out, 17,000. With the comma as a period and in the wrong place, but that's okay. Oh, let's show you the phone number. There you go. The 46 Plymouth Special Deluxe Sedan. He says only needs the driver. These have that 6-cylinder in it. I'll bring you around the other side. That's where the phone number is. Yeah, straight six flathead. Anybody's ever owned one of those knows they're very reliable. Hey, look at that hood ornament. There's your information on that one, 626 area code.
Running, drives good.
It's a clean 36 Buick. It's actually a little bit lighter out here than normal. I'm assuming there's the information on the Buick. I'm assuming it's because it's definitely going to be quite hot today. It is the end of June. This Buick is very clean. I can roll right into this Buick, 1941 sedan. I said it's going to be quite warm today, so I'm assuming that might be scaring a few people off. There are cars still rolling in. I'm sure I'll still be able to get a full video out of it. There are enough cars here to do one of my normal length videos. As even on my normal videos, there's no way to get this entire swap meet in one video, ever. Unless you had like a team of people filming it. And here's a Chrysler with the fluid drive. Sort of a semi, you know, it's almost like driving an automatic. If you've never done a fluid drive, basically clutch it to take off, and then it's the original headlight. There's your information on that one. It's $15,000. You kind of clutch it to take off, and then to start driving, then you can actually have to put the clutch in at the traffic lights. Sort of an interesting drive. So it's early Hemi powered hot rod, 55,000. There's the information. It's got the Soto Hemi in it. Body looks like it was pulled out of a field. Has a pretty amazing patina, and then of course they chopped it. It's Ford F-100 short bed, not for sale. But it is an interesting truck nonetheless. Very clean. Going into this 38 Chevy. This one is 30,000. There's all the information on that one. Hood is open, so we can get you under there. The straight six. This one is a Pontiac, not a Chevy. It's 1937 Buick, 35,000, and you can pause it for the information. Complete with the cooler on the window. It's a 1950 Chrysler New Yorker, not a real convertible. Beware, it's not a real convertible. It's 13,500 because it runs and drives great. This is the hard top that they removed the roof on. As you can see, there's no top bows. I don't want to mislead anybody. Interesting patina though. It does need a taillight lens. red 57 Chevy. It's got air conditioning and ready to go. 45,000. Said it was completely rebuilt in 2000, which, believe it or not, was 22 years ago, if you can believe that. That's actually hard to believe, but it was. Still, it's a very nice car. It's a clean late 50s F100 with a tilt front end. It does have a for sale sign. There's nothing written on it, so no point in me showing it to you. Oh, here, this one does. I'm not sure if they'll come through. He wrote it in white pen and it's got tinted glass. And he's even got an email, so it says praised it over 80,000. I can believe that. This is a very, very clean car. Truck, not car. It's early still. I can get you a better shot of the interior. Nope, this side's got the window up too. That's still. I can roll into this Chevy. One's a 50, 3100. It's a $32,000 or best, and there's your phone number, 559. So up north a bit. Cadillac. So this one is a 56. I'll get you the for sale sign here. So it could be yours for 18,000. 66 area code, so San Gabriel Valley area. Looks to either be original paint. No, it's had like some work done, so some of it might be original though. There's all the new stuff on this car. It's like some work's been done to it mechanically. It does have a dent there in the quarter panel. It's a 1937 Chevy. So it could be yours for 41,000. I think that's a bit of a Pomona price, because it does need a lot of work. It's like it was probably painted in like the 70s and 80s or something like, or 80s or something like that. Seems like a bit high for something that I would honestly think would be more of a project truck. 53 Chevy two-door. This one is 25,000. Original 6-cylinder converted to 12 volts. Considering what we've seen people asking for 4-door versions of these at the here, that's probably one of the better priced ones. Here's a big Ford. This is an F3. Could be yours for 20,000. It's a 1949 model. Just a few things like door locks and whatnot, and this one has a lift gate on it. It says rear lift gate. Okay. Actually, it looks to be maybe a era. It might be an era correct lift gate, actually. It's great if you're hauling heavy items. So if you're going to move refrigerators with a 49 Ford pickup, that's the one for you. 32 hot rod. No price, but there's your information. Oh, now we got a price. This just in, $37,500. Here's a patina Chevy pickup. I don't think the truck's for sale. I think this body's for sale. There's the information. I think that's for the body, not for the truck. There, the Corvette section's a little light as well. So 86, 68,000 miles, 11,000 or best, 87,500 or best. This one looks like it's an automatic. And here's one that looks like had a Volvo grafted onto it. It's gonna be here for 59,000. There's all your information. It's half Volvo, half Corvette. Something a little interesting there. 1970 Corvette Stingray small block Roadster. There's that 66 area code, 38,000. This one is an automatic. You look on the interior. This guy, it's for sale. I'm not sure any of the information. Just says talk to me. This looks like it's a smog year, and that motor definitely does not look smog legal. So beware if you're in the state of California. A very clean 64 Stingray. Not for sale though, but still wobble it. There's a clean Corvette. The for sale sign's for a transmission, not for the car, so it's not for sale. We'll still bring the car to you. So 67 Corvette, 427, 435 horse coupe. Not for sale, but I know we've seen this one out here before, but still a nice car to look at. There's a 91 C4 Corvette. This one actually looks like it's been sitting for a little bit. This is make offer. It's your info. It's a 909 number. Probably needs a little bit of help. Last tagged in 2014, so it has been sitting. So 77 Firebird is for sale. 17,000. Keep in mind this is not a Trans Am. Yeah, I think that might be more of Trans Am money in my opinion. Last tagged in 2009, so it has been off the road for a while. And it does need quite a bit of work. Okay. A little bit of rust there on the hood. The 67 Firework Convertible. This one is your information, 34,500. It's an early second gen C28 with a big block 434. For sale sign, no information. This one is not for sale. At least it doesn't have a sign on it. It's very cool, so we'll bring it to you. See, it's got the flared wheel wells on it. I can't get over because he's got his easy up tied to it, but just show you that. And another one's not for sale, but we'll look at it. Next week, I'm not sure what I'm going to shoot. It's next week's 4th of July weekend. Show in Montrose, and then buddy of mine's doing a show way out in Fillmore, which that might be better because we might get a mix of cars that we don't normally see in videos out in Fillmore. That's on the 4th. Of course, it will be very hot out there, but we'll see. I don't know what I'm going to film next week yet. That one's not for sale. I'm going to have to start looking for ones that are for sale, but as Just wanted to bring you this 58 Ford Fairlane two-door sedan. Okay, so this is Tim's car. He's a viewer of the channel. He came over and asked me to film his Camaro. Okay, so any information on this?
This is a Super Sport 2012 Camaro.
Okay.
And yeah,
there's no number. What's your phone number? You're asking 18.
909-543-5263.
Okay, there's your phone number.
All right.
You can play it back. Give me a good look here. Yeah, it's got the carbon fiber hood, and then see you got the custom Foose rims there. This one's not for sale either, but I always like Pontiac Tempests and Le Mans. This looks like a Tempest 66. See a lot of Chevelles, you don't see the Tempest as much. 71 El Camino. Give you the information, 23,500. This one's very clean. You look on the interior. It's a GMC pickup. I can't quite make it out. I'll see if I can come around. There's another sign on the driver's door. Here we go. 13,055 GMC short bed, runs, drives, and stops. Those are three important things. And it's got a Wyoming plate on it.
Because you don't have to run the damn spark advance.
Oh yeah.
Mechanical advance.
So it is for sale. It's 29 Ford. Give you a good look. So I don't think the Model T is for sale. The guy is selling a 38 Ford Deluxe though.
So, you know,
It's a very cool looking Model T though, so we'll bring it to you. There's a 55 Thunderbird that is for sale for $45,000. I think you could probably make it out.
So, you know, if you look underneath the carriage, you're going to see a little wheel surface right there. Over the years, I have
There's a 56 Chevy Cameo pickup. So all the information, $46,000, open to offers. First, these have the fiberglass bed. It's like their deluxe luxury pickup. This 55 Chevy with a 396 big block. Here's for $40,000. Let's do kind of like a quick walk by on some of these cars that aren't for sale. Hey, people do bring their cars out just to display them and not sell them, as we have discussed. So You do get a lot of nice cars. Like I said, the crowd is not as big as it normally is because of the heat today. It is supposed to get quite warm. It's a 48 Dodge that is for sale. This one's supposed to be an older paint job. Driven regularly. 14,000. And the phone number's there. It is sideways, so you may have to turn your device or your TV on its side. Just turn your head. Don't turn your TV. That might not be good. Give you a good walk around since it is a very original vehicle. So it's got air shocks. But it's got the old visor on there. There's a clean 56 two-door wagon. Not a Nomad. So a very clean 49 Chevy.
The doctor says, he said, well, you don't have low testosterone. He said, you got
Pause it, get all the information. It does have a little bit of cracking in the paint there. So I'm guessing it needs, it's like an older paint job, but still a very nice custom rig. A few more of the cars that aren't necessarily for sale. This guy goes to all the swap meets in this 56. It's a clean 54 Chevy. Not for sale though. I'll roll right into this Buick. This 55 Chevy. This 57 Chevy is for sale for $100,000. I'm not sure if the number will come up. Hopefully it does. Why not? We'll show you this 55 two-door wagon that's doesn't have a for sale sign, but it's got a cool surfboard, so we'll bring it to you. About a patinaed Studebaker truck with a home-built camper on the back. This thing is pretty darn cool. It's even got a stove built in that hooks to the bumper. This GMC has an interesting look with the Cadillac bumper on it. You see the antennas coming out the bed rails. This one is not for sale, does not have a for sale sign on it. It does have a quarter. Looks like it's pretty well stuck there. It's a patinaed Ford. This one actually does have a for sale sign. 48 Dodge panel, $25,000. Just to be field fresh. Another nicely patinaed truck. These two are not for sale over here. They don't have sale signs on them. He has the club. '55 Chevy Nomad. Looks like it's got like old pinstripe flames on it. Once again, this one does not have a for sale sign on it. Onto this shoebox. This one actually does have a sale sign on it. It's chopped 49 Ford, 28,000. For information, it's got a 289 Ford small block in it. Clean fleet line rolling through. 39 Chevy Gasser. So it could be yours for 42,000. If you pause the video, you should be able to snag that one. And one of those late 80s or 90s style street rods. It is for sale. All these are coming out of the woodwork, it seems, as of late. Could be yours for 54,900. I always say this style was popular probably like in the late 80s and into the 90s, which was when I guess this was built. So it looks like it's been upgraded to an LS. So 56 Chevy 4-door hardtop. That's all your information. Clean 49 Chevy. It's not for sale though. All right, into this coupe. This old 1930 Chevy stake bed. I believe we saw this last time. Yeah, I think we did. But let's have a look at it again. Maybe with a hoist on the bed there. So it's just nice to just do like a nice walk around some of the cars, even when they're not for sale. There's this 59 Edsel. I've seen this one at a lot of swap meets. It's a 59 Ranger 2-door hardtop. I've owned I don't know how many Edsels over the years. There's now they're kind of difficult to find. In fact, I used to daily a 59. I dailied a 59 that I originally got for free. I got out of this guy's backyard. His grandfather was the original owner, and he had all the paperwork on it when it was purchased new. And I wound up restoring that car. 64 Impala. This one has a for sale sign, but no actual information on it. Mercury sedan. Yeah, and that Dodge you saw earlier is leaving. surprised me if a lot of people start leaving early today because of the heat. That's it's definitely getting hotter and hotter as the day goes on. It's 55. Chevy Convertible is for sale for $85,000. So he's got the vintage air setup in it.
Mike, fan of your video.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, this Chevy's for sale. It's 53.
Any chance to get a picture with you?
So let's continue on the same 53 Chevy. It's $19,999. So neat one, even if it's not for sale. This Ford either milk or ice cream truck. It says it formerly was a Helms Bakery truck. That's what it says on the side. So it's 37 Chevy Coupe.
Okay, the biggest problem here.
Of course, this Mercury. These two are not for sale though. There's a 32 Ford Roadster. This guy's got the sticker from the Roadster show last week, which I did shoot. So if you haven't watched that yet on the channel, that one I tried to get their swap meet, but the show kind of wound down before I could get back out to the swap meet. And all the vendors that were packing up for the day at that point. But I did shoot the rest of the show. And that video's up on the channel. That's always a fun one. There's a custom 47 Ford Sportsman Convertible for $120,000. That's 38 Chevy, 36 Chevy, sorry, convertible conversion, $65,000. So I'm guessing it wasn't a convertible originally. You can see where the surgery happened.
I see you driving the boat.
So 60 Pontiac Catalina Wagon, looks like it's been LS swapped. A bunch of custom coverings. Needs a good finishing. Here's that. It's a 9-passenger. Been used for $40,000. It's a 1966 GMC pickup, C10 of the short bed variety, $15,500. The 72 Mercury Monterey 4-door, $9,500. Can't see the interior because of the tint. This is 70 Plymouth GTX for $60,000. 440 automatic.
I know, that's the best. Have a good day.
Get it at Advanced Auto Parts.
A 64 Chevelle,
Find affordable kitchen products.
$30,000.
Shop for your remodel at the Home Depot. From curated showroom styles to expert design and
Good look
installation help,
at the
you've
interior
never
on this
been more
one.
ready to take on your remodel. Home Depot. Outdo it.
There's a Buick that needs pretty much everything. Could be here for $5,900. Looks like all the pieces might be in there, who knows? So 73 C20 with a 6-cylinder and a stick. Here's for $10,500. I'd be a little ambitious of a price with a utility bed. So I'll just call it Pomona pricing. So 63 Impala, two-door hardtop needs to be finished. Could be yours for $23,000. There's all the information. I'm guessing they must have all the pieces as they started on it. So 61 Impala, two-door hardtop. Could be yours for $57,000. Give you a good look there. There's a 59 Impala two-door hardtop. Could be yours for $27,000. Some assembly required. Your parents put it together. It's a 59 Bel Air four-door for $12,500. Almost like it needs about as much work as the Impala we just saw. You're probably better off with a two-door. The Barn Find 53 Skylark Convertible. This one could be yours for $36,500.
Not for me, but I'll take that.
Looks to be mostly there.
Oh yeah, yeah, it looks beautiful. Yeah, it looks really nice. Yeah.
I'm just going to show you the rust on the door on the other side of the Skylark, just in case. So 47 Chevy, $15,000. This is the original straight six. Little pickup truck with a six-cylinder in it. 60 Apache, no price listed, but there's all the other information. Alright, here's a 69 Chrysler Newport, 383 car, $3,800. 714 area code number.
Also has to lose the pits, man.
Maybe not even a score, but if I got it, it'd be meaningful.
It's a 66 Dart. This one's got a V8 in it. Small block. $2,500. '72 F-250 Camper Special, $12,500. Kind of original looking. Got the toolbox on the side. This 1966 El Camino. Give yours for $21,500.
That bed there kind of slipped down a little.
Okay. I'll see if I can get it in there. Get the rest. 69 Corvette that is for sale. This one could be yours for $42,000. Price is not over in the Corvette section. The Chevy Suburban, 1949 model. Some assembly required. Looks like it's there and not rusty. So that's good. I don't know how the floors are. I can't get in there, but I guess we can bring it to you. Little 1970 Datsun pickup, $8,900. It's got a 4-speed. Looks like she comes with some extra pieces. There's a 68 California Special Mustang, $31,000. Good look around here. These actually had stripes. I'm assuming the stripe packages are available for these. But you don't see the California Special too often. It's a 63 old Starfire that is for sale. No price on it, but there's your information. I always say, folks, if you want to sell your car, put a price on it.
Yeah.
So, 1955 Chevy Bel Air for $44,500. It's got a 327. This is the Tour sedan. So the plates will move down to the bumper with a station wagon bumper. So Ford dent side 4x4. This is a 78. Your information. It'll be yours for $15,800. And it's got like the bed lining, rhino lining on the outside. It's an 83 Jeep Scrambler for $40,000. Says it's a turbo diesel. '64 Impala Super Sport for $38,500. Take a good look on the interior. The 66 F100's got the inline 6 with automatic. 8,500. Here you got this cool Chevy van. It says for sale, but no information, so can't bring you anything. It's always I like to bring you the cool vans that show up here. It's a 37 DeSoto. So it could be yours for $45,000. This 1957 Ranchero that's for sale. I don't know if you can see the number there on the flyer. What's going on there? I'll get you a little bit better shot of the info there on the Ranchero. So it's 1973 Mustang Convertible. 351 with a 5-speed. 25,000. Got 59 Chevy Apache pickup, 6,400. It's like a short bed. Need a lot of work. The 64.5 Mustang, the 260 convertible, 65,000. Show you that. The 63 Impala, 20,000. Runs and drives. A little bit of a project, but at least it runs and drives. That's probably a better shot at the phone number right there. '91 Fleetwood Brougham for $10,900.
Alright, tell Millie I said
1987 Monte Carlo SS, 17,500. Little 74 Dart with a slant 6, 6,000. The 1967 Chevy 2. With all your details. See, it's 16,800.
We'll count
The 89 Mustang, but with the 4-cylinder. This one could be yours for 5,500. It's a 71 Honda 600 sedan, 5,800. The 66 El Camino for, can you read that? Can you read that? 35,990. There's your phone number. He's done like a lot of work to this one. He wants 39,950. That one. There's a 1965 Buick Skylark, and there's all your wants 25,000. It's what, probably about a 63 or so Dodge Dart. There's your for sale sign. I'll just film the rest of this. He has no price on it anyway, so yeah, 64 Impala, that's for sale, no price listed. So a 64 Impala, it says it's for sale, but then there's nothing on the sign. Yeah, the glitter on the roof there. It's 57. $70,000 and no way to contact the guy. So there's that. This 67 Impala. 1975 Cosworth Vega. Good looking there. Could be yours for 25,000. This one's a very original car. It's a 65 Mercury Comet. This one could be yours for 18,000. Honestly, I think that price might be a little on the Pomona side. Yeah, this 66 Caprice says it's for sale, but there's no information on it.
Jump up there.
This 1966 Chevy Nova. 51,000. There's all your information. Says it's a real SS. It's got buckets and a console. Truck isn't rusty. This 1970 Continental Mark III. 13,000. To be original paint, that's a little bit faded. The leather interior looks decent. A Shelby GT 500 with the 428 Cobra Jet. 110,000. 4-speed. I know my grandfather had a 69 GT 500 new. His was an automatic, so majority of them, of the 500s, I believe, were automatic. He's even got the club. So 64 Galaxy. 22,000 with a 4-speed, kind of a rare car. Tell you what, it feels like it's gotten about 10 or 15 degrees hotter in the last 5 or 10 minutes. It's a 66 Mustang that's for sale for $24,000. Give you a nice walk around since there's no music in this area. So watch this Camaro go by. 68 Camaro that's for sale with a big block. It appears for $38,500. There's all the info. It's got the drag slicks out the back.
Oh yeah.
1960 Falcon. This 1974 short bed C10, $19,500. Get a look on the inside. He's got the club.
It's 500
72 C10 short bed. No price listed. The 75 F-150 with a tilt front end on it. Here's for $30,000.
I saw it already.
'71 Chevy C20 pickup, $21,000. It's a '57 old Super 88. This one could be yours for $25,000. Looks like original paint. It's got the three-piece rear window. There's a 49 Chevy COE. Could be yours for $13,500. Not sure if you can read the number there. The 79 Jeep Wagoneer from the AMC era. Make an offer. He crossed out something. I think he crossed out $19,500.
Sick, isn't it?
There's this 58 Cadillac. This guy's been like rolling around looking for a spot and hasn't parked it. But a pink 58 Cadillac Convertible. There's no sign on it though. 69 Mustang Convertible. No price on this one. Is that a hair? It's a clean 65 Mustang for $32,500. Little Chevy C10 short bed. This one could be yours for $35,000. There's all the information. This 88 Camaro IROC Z for $14,500. He's got the club, but it's not on the steering wheel. So 36 Chevy Field Find. Original 6-cylinder. From here's for $8,500. 66 Impala Convertible. It is for sale. This one's $47,000. There's all your information. Buckets and a console, because it is a super sport. Looks like this one's out of a dealership. $1935 Ford pickup for $13,500.
I'm gonna have to get with the girl these days to take a trip up there and see what you got.
This is an extra small block Ford. Here's a 72 C20 big block. All the information, $24,000. I think there's a phone number in there somewhere.
That's it? You guys are tired, huh?
I could do a whole walk around since nobody's playing music in the area. Yeah, there's the phone number right there. Yeah, 1987 short bed with an LS swap. $22,000. There's all the information. Looks like it used to be white. I wonder how I can tell. It's an 84 Regal. This one's $13,000. Looks like it's missing the dash. And they do make a lot of reproduction parts for these now. And the pillow top seats aren't as pillow toppy as they used to be. And he's got this 80 square body for $6,500. So 68 Le Mans Convertible for $25,000. In fact, I had a Tempest like this back in my high school days. 68. The 66 V8 Mustang, $25,000.
I bought a convertible.
Yep, he's got the club. All right, this guy here's a viewer. He says this one's going on Bring a Trailer in what, 2 weeks? You said?
2 weeks.
Okay, I gotta watch. All right, so this will actually be on Bring a Trailer. I think he said in about a week or two. So keep an eye out for it. It's very clean. Alright, so last video, I believe it was the last video, I missed the Volkswagen section, so I was petering out at the end of the day, and a couple guys called me out for it. So this time, this is like a Volkswagen club, and they got to park in the club area, so I'll show you these and we'll show some of the Volkswagen area. My daughter's already bugging me, wondering I'm going to come home and make her some lunch, so I have to do that. So, but I did say last time to these guys I will be shooting the Volkswagen. Hopefully that clip wasn't too long for the music. I always say the Pomona and Long Beach videos, I try to get up the same day because I know people really want to see the swap meet and the cars that are for sale. Like I said, this is a club. These cars aren't for sale, but then we'll get to the ones that are for sale here in a minute. These are so many nice B-dubs in here, including some buses. And a lot of people are clearing out because of the heat right now too, so I'm going to try to bring you that, hopefully before a lot of the vehicles are gone. So the next Pomona is actually in August, I believe 6th or 7th, something like that. So it should be fairly warm for that one as well. The 63 Carmen Ghia for sale for $10,000. Bit of a project. A 64 Carmen Ghia for $15,000.
3 years, worry about speed and high on cancer.
The 67, 14,500. There's the number on the side window. Show you a couple of these vehicles. As long as there's no music playing, we can just do like a walk around. So there is music playing, which sounds like there is over here. The 65 Beetle for $18,000. All the information. Here's a rare one on these shores. This 93 Transporter. This one could be yours for $25,000. Guessing it's a gray market import of some sort. Kind of a neat one to see. All right, that's going to wrap things up here at the Pomona Car Swap Meet at the Fairplex in Pomona for June 26th, 2022. We got to show you a lot of these great cars that are for sale. Not as big a turnout as normal because of the heat, and a lot of people did start leaving early, and I did go a little longer than I thought I would because I've got to get home and get my kids some lunch. Let me know what your favorite car was. Let me know which ones you think were a good deal. Let me know which ones you think were a bad deal. Let me know which ones you think you would like to own. Be sure to like and subscribe, and until next time, I'll be seen.